You're listening to another Ambitious Entrepreneur Network.com podcast, the voice for entrepreneurs and small business. Now, onto the show.
Are you frustrated and confused about how to attract new clients? Nothing you have done is working, and you're tired of waiting for the phone to ring. Imagine learning the tips and tools that will help you get noticed and booked by your ideal client, and paid what you're worth for your amazing services. Now's the time to make your dream a reality, and the Ambitious Entrepreneur Show will teach you how. Now, over to your host, Anne-Marie Cross.
Running and building a successful small business can be overwhelming for any ambitious entrepreneur, especially when it comes to marketing. In fact, many small business owners that I speak to tend to find they struggle when it comes to marketing their businesses. And if you can relate to that and you feel a little bit confused and overwhelmed, then you're in for a treat with today's show. Joining me is Angela Raspass, founder and CEO of Ideas into Action. And Angela started her company from her dining room table as a solo marketing consultant back in 2005. Now, fast forward to today, she now has hundreds of happy clients and a team behind her working from her corporate office in Chatswood, and that's in New South Wales, helping small businesses out of overwhelm so they can enjoy the rich results that client engagement marketing delivers. And today, Angela's going to share the difference between engagement marketing and classic marketing and why client engagement is so important. So you'll need to listen out for these tips and strategies she shares. Very important. 3 key concepts to ensure you, your brand, and your service engages with ideal clients, and how to move from transactions with customers to relationships with clients for long-term growth, and much more. Full show lined up. Let's welcome her to the call. Welcome, Angela.
Thanks very much. It's great to be here.
Now, you talk about client engagement marketing. Now, with classic marketing and client engagement marketing, what are the differences?
I think the key difference is an understanding that marketing isn't an event. It's not something that happens right now. I put out a message and bang, I get a client automatically. There's so much noise in the marketplace these days. I think I read a statistic the other day that said something along the lines that we are bombarded with between 2,000 and 4,000 advertising and marketing messages every day. It's very difficult to get traction in that type of market and that type of noise. So engagement marketing is about very much seeking out your tribe, working out what are their key problems and challenges that they have, and how can I craft my services and my message so it really engages them and pulls them towards me, as opposed to pushing my messages out there to the market in general. So it's a bit of it takes a little longer, but it gives you much better and much more sustained results when it comes to growing your business.
So you can leverage it a lot deeper then when you're engaged with your prospect than if you were just trying to bombard them with information and hope that they would sign up and invest in products and services.
Precisely, because it's really the key difference is that we don't have transactions with customers when it comes to engagement marketing. We have relationships with clients. And so by that very definition, it's a richer and it's a deeper and it's a more long-term outcome, which is really, as a small business owner, as a micro business owner, what we want. We need, I believe, less clients who engage with you more often for a longer period of time.
Yeah, and that's interesting, and I think really important to stress, because I know just over the last couple of weeks, going to networking events, when people are, you're talking about social media but engaging with clients, and the fact that it is going to take a little bit more time investment on their level. Some of people comment, oh, I don't have time for that. But I think what we're stressing here, it is so important that you need to put aside the time to build that relationship, to build that engagement. Don't you think?
Absolutely. The way to look at it is that when people go through a buying cycle, at first they're not even aware that they have a challenge that needs fixing. Then they become aware of it. Then they start to look for perhaps options to address that problem. And then they start to connect in with those people. Can be quite a long cycle. Now, the chances of your message hitting somebody at just the right time when they're ready to buy right now is quite remote. So it's important to keep in touch and start to.
If you want to listen to the rest of the show, just follow the link below.